How you feeling, Simon?
Yeah, ready. Tired. I didn't sleep well last night, but I never do before things like this. So. That's me starting the jog challenge. The weather is not as predicted, so it looks like it could actually rain, but so it is what it is. And luckily, there's more sun in front than there is behind. I've got a bit of a tailwind, so again, it is what it is. That's St Michael's Mount there. Made some decent time, but I'm definitely getting chased by that black cloud. I always forget that Cornwall is so beautiful. I just feel so spoilt living in Devon, but Cornwall is just absolutely stunning. I've made some pretty good time. I'm almost 10 miles away from Bodmin, if that. I've ridden about 48 miles in 2 hours 45. And Andy, the route master, has made an absolute cracking route. He's managed to get me off some of the main roads, down some really good lanes, car-free traffic, so super chuffed with that. I should be seeing Liz and Andy very shortly. So that's me gone through Bodmin, stopped off at the Bodmin services for a top-up of water, bit of food, bit of rest, and back on the bike. Next stop, Oakhampton. This total legend has come out from Bodmin to come and say hello.
Mate, you gave me the message, you were at the service station. I thought I'll whip out in my little car, see Simon on his little trip, and like 20 miles later, me smashing it around all the back lanes trying to catch the guy up because he's an absolute unit. I finally made it and I've seen him.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah, see the hero on his trip.
Francis K fist bump. This weather is mad. 1 minute it's absolutely baking hot sunshine, and then the clouds go in and it starts to threaten to rain. I'm now chasing the rain. These shallow little lanes just keep you away from the wind and the rain. As I was dropping down off one of the hills, a car popped its nose out and it gave me a horrible flashback to my accident at the start of the year. I'm definitely riding the UK. I ride with that big flashing Garmin light on front, which is like a beacon to cars. They can see me coming a mile off. So yeah, the crash really affected me more than I thought it had. And it took a while for me to feel more comfortable on the bike again, just riding on the road. And that time in Mallorca definitely helped me regain confidence on the bike again. Got a bit lost, hadn't realised that the route takes me along the Granite Way, which is a bit like the Tarka Trail back in Biddeford. And I just assumed I was sticking to roads. But I tell you what, it's a good little track. Takes me away from traffic. That's me at Oakhampton now. We stopped off and had a quick bite to eat, had lunch. Blimey, I was starving. It's blooming windy, but I think I've managed to miss that rain that came over. Got a bit wet on loads of rainwater on the ground, but it looks like it's going to stay dry up until Bristol, which would be good news. So better crack on. windy now.
Well done.
Day one. That was mad. The last 20 miles was on and off into that headwind, and you realise just how strong that wind was pushing me all the way from Land's End. So yeah, it's
Yeah, you didn't want that all the way, did you?
no, but I'm glad I didn't. You know,
No.
20 miles was enough.
It was bad enough in the van. It was murder controlling it on the motorway.
But yeah, that's a good day in the saddle today.
Good.
So yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be tough. Yeah, it doesn't look great on the weather forecast.
No, I've just looked at the forecast. It's variable. I think.
A bit like today.
Yeah, I think
Potentially.
we'll be
Yeah, right.
We're going to have to move.
Let's go and get some food.
Yeah.
Day 2, and it absolutely tipped it down last night, and it's looking like it's a bit clear now, but potentially it could tip it down again. And Andy, who's my driver and route master, has decided he's going to come riding with me for the first section of today, first leg of today, and then I'm on my own, so it's quite good to have company. He has absolutely pissed it down. We're just going across the Severn Bridge. We got absolutely soaked. It looks like maybe it'll dry up a bit. We'll see.
Right, second section, hopefully dry and warm lunch.
Second section, hopefully dry.
And it won't be as busy. I mean, that was
busy.
yeah.
So the question is, playlist. What should it be?
I think a bit of Iron Maiden today.
Yeah, no, that's not on my playlist.
We need to sort your playlist out. A bit of Run to the Hills.
Yeah, right. It's not that. Right.
See you later. Mind how you go.
Well, that's the first stop of the day. Left Andy back at the van. And I've put on a fleecy lining because flipping got cold. Absolutely tipped it down for about 45 minutes. And we both got frozen. But hopefully the weather forecast is true. It's just going to be a bit like this for the rest of the day. Fingers crossed. Because I got soaked. I don't really like it when the bike gets absolutely soaked, because it's not good for it. These thoroughbreds aren't designed to drive in the pissing rain. So I've loads of people ask me, why do I do these challenges? And do you know what? For loads of reasons. And if anything, really to challenge myself, obviously, but also it shows people that just because they get older doesn't mean they need to accept it. And then the other thing is, if you look at my Instagram, there's always a hashtag saying gay cyclist. And as a gay man, I think it's really important to show people that if you are LGBTQ+, that you can do these challenges. And I had someone write on my Instagram page saying, why do you do that? Why do you always put that in? And I'm like, look, if there's a person out there struggling with their identity and any of my posts help them, then that's just a good thing. And by constantly hashtagging it in, gets the message across that you can, as a gay person, do loads of things. And that's why I'm part of London Riders in London. I don't even live in London, but I think what they're doing is amazing. They're putting the community together, and it's all surrounded by bikes. I mean, how cool is that? clicked in like a pro.
Almost. Maybe next time.
On the last stretch, heading to the hotel. I've got about 30 miles to go. The wind's changed direction a bit into the headwind, but hey, it's dry and I hope it stays that way. Right,
All right, mate.
I did what? That last 5 miles into a headwind, I was like, mother. But this is brutal, but done.
Done. Day 2 done.
Day 2 done.
And you're dry. And the sun's out.
Do you know what? We were so lucky. So that big black cloud, I was saying to the camera, I was like, I'm going to get wet. And every now and again, the route would take me close to the cloud. I was like, no, I'm going towards it. And then it just disappeared. So,
Everything's all right though.
yeah,
Body's all right. Bike's all right.
I'm tired. I won't lie. My legs are tired. But
That's all right. You've only
tomorrow's
got
another day, so,
tomorrow's another day.
Morning. So that's me heading up to Glasgow. It's the longest day of the jog for me. It's about 227 miles. It's going to be pretty hilly and it's supposed to be dry, but it absolutely shafted it down last night. So I'm hoping that we don't get caught in loads of rain clouds today, but when you look at the rain forecast, it says it's going to be showery. Rather steady headwind all the way out from Warrington, which has slowed me down, but I should be meeting Andy and Liz in about 6 miles, which actually be very welcome to catch up with them, maybe grab some coffee. So stopped off, saw Andy and Liz, just did a quick turnaround. It's a long day in the saddle, you don't want to mess around, and Andy said he might well ride with me at Kendal for maybe a couple of hours, which would be cool. But yeah, looks like it could easily just be a little bit showery today. We're now at Carlisle Racecourse and Andy rode with me for how long?
44 miles, I think.
It's like, how long have I been riding a bike and I still can't clip in quickly.
Yeah, it's got to be about 3 weeks now. Decided to get off the A74 and go along the cycleway, which is it's not been looked after well, but the A74 is so sucky, the road surface just slows you down. This seems a lot better. Right, please Scotland, stop pissing on me. Morning, starting a little bit later today. It took a lot longer getting through into Glasgow yesterday than I thought it was going to, and it absolutely chucked it down this morning. And we looked out the window and was like, look, just wait. I've got 197 miles to ride, which, let's face it, it's about 40 miles less than I had to ride yesterday. So just going to take it steady. There's no great rush, but it's a big day in the saddle again. Luckily, I'm going to ride 40 miles and then Andy's going to catch me up and we're going to go through Glenclough together, and then I'll head up to Inverness on my own. It's nice to have the company for just 40 miles and talk rubbish with him. to be honest. But yeah, do you know what? Legs are feeling it, calves are feeling it, my backside is feeling it. Yeah, do you know, anybody that does this in 5 days, if you don't get a sore backside, let me know how you manage to pull that off.
Good luck. We'll see you at 40 miles. You can do this.
At Loch Ness, so not far from Inverness. It's been a tough day today. It's just been a day of downpours. This is the toughest thing I have ever done.
Absolutely can do this.
Yeah. Do you know the one thing I did yesterday, and I knew I was tired? A couple of times I went onto another road and I thought I was in Spain. I was like, no, you tit, it's the wrong fucking side of the road.
That's still not as bad as the alpacas.
That happened.
That was just, yeah, in your head.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
come on.
Good luck.
3/4 of a day.
See you soon.
Morning. So day 5. I have never felt pain in an ass like this. And I've met some idiots. I tell you what, so painful. But even if I have to stand in my pedals all day, I'm gonna try and finish this. I can smell the finish line. So 167 miles, I've done that easily in the past. Let's do that today.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. All it is matters, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through.
Keep going, looking good, looking good.
So close your eyes. Do you feel the same? Only thing that matters, without change, I will let you in into my